Welcome to our comprehensive guide on Kanban interview questions. Kanban is a powerful visual workflow management methodology that has become essential in modern software development and project management. Throughout this presentation, you'll master the fundamental concepts including boards, cards, work in progress limits, and flow optimization techniques. These concepts form the backbone of effective visual project management and are frequently tested in technical interviews. Understanding Kanban principles will help you demonstrate your knowledge of agile methodologies and your ability to optimize team productivity through visual management systems. Kanban is a visual workflow management method that originated from the Toyota production system. The word Kanban means signboard or billboard in Japanese. At its core, Kanban helps teams visualize their work, limit work in progress, and maximize efficiency through continuous improvement. The methodology transforms abstract work into visual cards that move through different stages of completion on a board. This visual representation makes it easy to understand what work is being done, who is doing it, and where bottlenecks might occur. Unlike other project management approaches, Kanban focuses on continuous flow rather than fixed iterations, making it highly adaptable to changing requirements. Kanban is built on two fundamental principles that drive its effectiveness. First is visualizing the workflow, which means making all work visible using boards and cards. When you can see your work, you can better understand your current state, identify problems quickly, and make informed decisions about priorities and resource allocation. The second core principle is limiting work in progress, often abbreviated as WIP limits. By setting maximum limits on how many items can be in each stage of work simultaneously, teams prevent overloading, improve focus, and ensure that tasks get completed rather than just started. These principles work together to create a sustainable and efficient workflow management system. A typical Kanban board consists of multiple columns representing different stages of work. The most basic structure includes backlog, development, testing, and done columns. Each column has a clear purpose and represents a specific stage in your workflow. Work items flow from left to right as they progress through these stages. The backlog contains all the work that needs to be done but hasn't started yet. Development represents active coding or implementation work. Testing involves quality assurance activities. Done contains completed work ready for delivery. Notice how WIP limits are displayed at the top of each column. For example, development might have a WIP limit of 2, meaning only 2 items can be worked on simultaneously in that stage. Work in progress limits, or WIP limits, are maximum numbers of items allowed in each column at any given time. These limits are crucial for maintaining healthy workflow and preventing team overload. When a WIP limit is reached, the team must focus on completing existing work before starting new tasks. This constraint forces collaboration and helps identify bottlenecks quickly. For example, if the testing column reaches its WIP limit, developers might help with testing instead of starting new development work. WIP limits prevent overloading teams, improve focus and quality, identify bottlenecks quickly, and encourage collaboration between team members. The key benefit is that WIP limits create a pull system where work is only started when there's capacity to complete it. Kanban cards are the visual representation of individual work items on your board. Each card contains essential information needed to understand and complete the work. A well-designed card includes a unique identifier for tracking purposes, a clear title that summarizes the work, a description explaining what needs to be done, assignee information showing who is responsible, priority level indicating urgency, and optionally a due date if time-sensitive. Cards should contain enough information for team members to understand the work without additional research. The card design should be consistent across your board to ensure easy scanning and understanding. Good cards help maintain transparency and enable effective communication about work progress and requirements. Flow optimization focuses on improving how work moves through your Kanban system. The goal is to create smooth, predictable flow with minimal delays and bottlenecks. Work typically flows through stages like backlog to development to testing to deployment. To measure and improve flow, teams track 3 key metrics. Lead time measures the total time from when a request is created until it's delivered to the customer. Cycle time measures the time from when work actually starts until it's completed. Throughput measures how many items are completed within a specific time period. These metrics help teams identify improvement opportunities and measure the impact of changes to their process. Understanding Kanban metrics is essential for continuous improvement. Lead time represents the customer's perspective of how long they wait for their request to be fulfilled. It's calculated as the end date minus the start date of the entire process. For example, if a request is made on January 1st and delivered on January 8th, the lead time is 7 days. Cycle time focuses on the team's internal efficiency, measuring active work time. It's calculated as the done date minus the in-progress date. Using the same example, if work started on January 3rd and finished on January 8th, the cycle time is 5 days. These metrics help teams understand their performance and identify opportunities for process improvement. Kanban and Scrum are both agile methodologies but differ significantly in their approach. Kanban operates on continuous flow without fixed time periods, while Scrum uses fixed iterations called sprints that typically last 1 to 4 weeks. Kanban doesn't prescribe specific roles, allowing teams to maintain their existing structure. Scrum defines 3 specific roles: Scrum Master, Product Owner, and Development Team members. Planning in Kanban happens continuously as priorities change, whereas Scrum conducts formal sprint planning meetings at the beginning of each iteration. Kanban allows changes to be made at any time based on new information or shifting priorities. In Scrum, changes are generally not allowed during an active sprint to maintain focus and commitment. Successful Kanban implementation follows several proven best practices. Start with your existing workflow rather than designing something completely new. Make policies explicit by clearly defining what each column means and when work can move between stages. Implement feedback loops through regular reviews and retrospectives to continuously improve your process. Improve collaboratively by involving the entire team in process changes. Respect current roles and responsibilities instead of forcing organizational changes. Encourage leadership at all levels, allowing anyone to suggest improvements. Popular tools for implementing Kanban include Jira software for software development teams, Trello for simple visual boards, Azure DevOps for integrated development workflows, Monday.com for general project management, Notion for flexible workspace management, and traditional physical boards using sticky notes and whiteboards.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.